Hello guys! Hiya! Hi! Yes, we're back to detective stuff. No, I remembered that I have this game and I haven't continued with it, so you know, we're gonna push through and play and finish this game. It, it is a nice game. So we're back to playing Murders on the Yangtze River. Oh wait. Is here. Hello Michael. Good morning. Anyway guys, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. How's your day so far? I hope it's been good. You guys are, having a wonderful day. So, yeah, I already ate breakfast, but I need some snacks and desserts. So, yeah, here I am gonna eat some stuff. I didn't change anything for the mic. It's been like that. I didn't do anything, Michael, so I am not sure what the problem is. It's been like that since yesterday. I don't usually mess around with the settings. I don't like messing around with the settings. I need to mute this thing. Noisy. You're noisy. But anyway, guys, how's your day? I hope you have eaten breakfast, lunch, or dinner, whatever it is. Yeah. So I forgot where we last left off with this game, but we'll probably find out. We start playing with the game. So yeah, let's just go to the game scene, I guess. Game scene we go. Da da. Eh, what? Where are we? Most likely this one. 0505. It's been 2 months. 2 months since we last played this game. Hello, Meshiro. Hiya. I didn't even notice that I haven't played this game for in 2 months. I'm just munching on some gummies right now for this as dessert. Anyway, let's continue. What are we supposed to do here? The last I remember was the guard, was the... Oh yeah, I could use my controllers here. Well, we played some other mysteries. And speaking of murder mysteries, I am reminded of the Sherlock Holmes I haven't finished. I need to get back to that as well. Hello, Akira! Welcome, welcome. I also forget how to play games after 2 months, Michael. I just, what do call this? I just try to remember after, when starting. Let me just think about yourself. Oh yeah, we're going to the place where our brother got hurt or something. I forgot. But yeah. So yes, guys, if you have eaten, what did you eat? And what do you call this? If you haven't eaten, what do you plan on eating? How about you, Mashiro? Were you able to decide what to eat yesterday? And what did you go for? Thank you. Oh, I need to fix that alert box for Kick. It's not showing properly. I'll do that after stream. Wait, let me just put that on my to-do list. The alert box. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Before stream started, I was like, you know why I started? Well, before we go, before we continue the game, I actually scheduled stream 30 minutes later than the scheduled time because I was enjoying cuddling with the Neko. Like I was like my cheek is on her, body, fluffy body, and her head is on my palm. So I was just like, we're cherishing the moment. So when I got up, it was later than normal. So I was like, oh no, I'm just gonna schedule stream 30 minutes later than the usual time. And then after that, I ate and I finished at around 9 something. Yeah. And then the remaining time I was just playing P5X while waiting for the time. So the number one reason why I'm late for today is the Nekotans. Because Nekotans. I think I could fix the... But if I try to fix it now, the audio will... Is there like a setting where the audio does not... Oh yeah, and I disabled the voice because it's... The audio, their voices are in Chinese. Anyway, I'll just fix that later on. Because the audio's gonna die if I go switch to OBS. But yeah, your brother decided for you. Oh, what flavor was the pizza? Mushroom. If undecided, go ask for help, I guess. For food. Lungs corrupted for living here. Oof. Well, my lungs are still alright. Then that's good for you then, auntie. They are goji berries. About my brother. How's my brother? May I ask? Your brother is polite and knowledgeable, and our 5 elements are good match. The days. Okay, that's the first time I've encountered that word. Like, the yin and yang are balanced. Okay, so she's pretty much into superstition and the unknown things. Like, I guess she's a pretty much fan of astrology. Pepperoni. He eats that pizza every day. He can't stand it anymore. Then next time, go decide for yourself, Mashiro. You should decide your food for yourself instead of, letting your brother decide it, or else, you might just be eating pizza all over again. Don't listen to my advice. Don't hold on to gains and losses. Only trap you in inner demons. How about the case? That day, I was sitting at the entrance. Brian came back at noon and greeted me. I also saw several people following him like ghosts. After your brother came back, they stood opposite side of the street staring here. Oh. Keep an eye on him. Do you know that, my brother? It seems like he also noticed his left facial. Oh. Why is his brother being followed? Go decide on your own, Mashiro, so you don't have to eat pizza forever. Around 1 o'clock. And then he died. Oh, no one else went in. I have no more questions, Miss Chang. Bedroom. Mm-hmm. Herbal medicine. I guess this lady is pretty much prone into herbal medicine. Bookcase, detective novels, the murders in the Rue Morgue, the woman in white, and the Moonstone. Oh, Moonstone! Now I wanna play Moonstone Island. Maybe I might play today, but we'll find out. Collection of Sherlock Holmes. Brian, welcome back to the Conan Doyle Book Club. Enjoy the return, Joseph. Arthur Conan Doyle. Oh, we're fulfilling his dream, I guess. Why is it torn? Oh, that's why, I guess. Oh, it's just folded. Aww. Is that his brother? His brother looks like an Ikemen, guys. He's handsome. He's handsome. He's handsome, you know. He looks so. Look at him. I think our character is the young kid with the glasses down there. And the old guy onto the right is their dad. Right? He looks cool. He looks like one of those Ikemen, Ikemen people. Yes. It's like if you try to look at his face, you can just stare at it and just marvel on the, Hello, clock. Hiya. Oh, that's a thing. Like the lanterns. It's a thing wherein you can write your wishes and then you can let it fly high in the sky. But I didn't know it was the moon that listens to the wishes. I just know that you can write wishes on your lantern and then let it release it into the sky. Well, now I know the story for the lantern thing. A great traveler, and then this guy is a detective. Yep, lantern, right? Brother? What is a detective? He really is an Ikemen. Hello, Red! But they also manage to notice the details that others overlook. Well, that is true. If you want to be a detective, you have to be very observant. But not just with the surroundings, but the actions of the people around you as well. Lantern Festival. It reminds me of the Tangled. No. I see the light thing. Guys, his brother is much good looking than him. Than RMC. Mm-hmm. After a while, wait! At the station, you'll need Tay sign a few papers for me. Oh, okay. Gentlemen, I just received a telegram from Edgar Lee at Hanyang Ironworks. I need your help. Oh, he's good looking now with his suit. That suits him way better. Apu is adorable though. I guess they're like Sherlock and Watson. Since Afu has a lot of what it's called inventions as well, I think. But weren't we investigating our brother? What just happened? Was it like a flashback? Iron and steel, the backbone of industry. Oh. The transformation of spirit and matter requires a human sacrifice. Why? Why does it require a human sacrifice? I once believed that was only an ancient legend. Guess history chose to repeat itself once more. Oh. Did you guys see that? The guy, like, fell into the molten, well, not the melted metal. Is that why they say it requires a human sacrifice? That was so fast, but I was shocked. Like, I did not expect that to happen. I wonder why though. Was he pushed or was he feeling unwell and then he got dizzy and stuff? You know, let me do something. Yeah, I'm a switch to the other side. I am covering up the thing. I am covering up the thing. I'm covering up the word. So I'm a move. Hello, Tiago. And the alert box. I think I'm gonna fix it now, since we're here anyway. Okay, there. Yeah, no, not you. Where's the alert box thing? I'm gonna move it over here. Hey there. Fixed. I don't even know where to place this. Is this up here then? There we go. Mm. Why is the game thing moving? I was supposed to move this thing. There. Okay. It's fixed. Continue. You two gentlemen must be the detective Master Law recommended. Man, I like how his hair is styled. It's like he gives off this cool. Though he looks a bit like an Orisama character. Look at him. Why is that part not like, barricaded? Like from here to over here there's like a metal. Why is that area open? Like they could have prevented this from happening if there was like a bar over there. Like why? Why? That's a hazard. Yeah, why did they not have that thing? There, it's a hazard. Oh, like this looks good on him. Imagine if he's like this at the first look. I like this look better, or maybe this one. It's fancy, stylish vest. Like they could have prevented this person's death if they just put a bar there. No, I don't even understand why. Why there's no fence, or it's an open thing, especially if there's like melted metal down here. Like why? I don't know. But yeah. So technically while they're working over here, this guy fell down there. I don't know if he was like dizzy or whatever the thing is. We'll find out. This morning, fermenting accident fell into the late. It caused an explosion. And guys, is that even possible? Like, what do you call this? If you fall over there, you're gonna make an explosion. Fermenting appeared out of thin air. Thin air? No one saw him go up, but in a big of an eye, he was standing there. ghosts. Okay? Yeah, we'll try.
Huh?
Well, we're here. Molten steel is flowing out from the outlet. What a grand sight. He's like a kid in a field trip. Let's listen to their conversation. Let's eavesdrop. The statues, they said. Hey, hello, old lady. Why are you here? Oh yeah, she's the forensics. She does the autopsy. Maybe, but we'll find out, I guess. We'll see. We'll find out, Clock, what happens. What happened? But how can you? Is that even possible? A body fell into molten steel. Can you still retrieve it for autopsy? Because I honestly don't think it's possible. Isn't that thing hot enough to burn or disintegrate the whole body? Good morning, Super! I don't know. For me, I think it's very impossible to, or it's very hard to do autopsy on a body that fell into molten steel. It's like a tub, a huge cauldron of molten steel. Like, how is that even possible? Okay, I guess. I mean, work accidents do happen everywhere, but an entire body fell into molten metal and perhaps something was covered. Hard to believe. See, right, Clock. Like, but they did say that his body that was like appeared into thin air. Like he just magically teleported. So maybe I don't know why he magically teleported. Nobody saw him go upstairs, so we'll find out, I guess. See? 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 Just when I said it. What's there to examine? He's all ashes now. I know it. See, guys? Then why did they even call the forensics team over here? Are they gonna examine the ashes? You know, when I read your chat, Clock, it reminded me of a song, a Disney song from, I think it was James and the Giant Pitch. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. He's all ashes now. I don't have any godlike abilities to help me distinguish a corpse from slag. I like Auntie Boo. Auntie Boo is my favorite character now. Her words, guys, her words, like, I also don't have, like... It is true, I know. That's why I like her. I like her sass. Like, why do they eat? Like, she was like, why are they even bothering to... Guys, let me go get some. Okay, I am back. So, they're like, why did they even bother to call me here and disturb me? And, they should have, like, the common sense to know that the body is, like, burned to ashes. So why did they even bother to call the forensic? I don't even. It's like they're just wasting my time. Yeah, even if Auntie was the reincarnation of Song, it's still impossible. At least you get the point, unlike them. So it seems like you two are overseeing this matter as well. That is correct, Auntie Vu. Do you have any information on this case? The deceased is called Ting Ta Fing. 45 years old and the foreman. Most of them can't be taken seriously. Yeah, like the ghost. Who's Song Chi? Oldest known monument. Oh! Okay. He's a pretty prominent figure, I guess. Auntie! Auntie, have you heard the rumors too? Come on, tell me. You little rascal. Why are you always so interested in chasing shadows? Without an autopsy, it'll be even more difficult to uncover the truth. Huh? You're right. I like that she taps her, thick. He fell from the second floor, so you should go there. No need to waste your time here. Okay. Stop licking my boots. It was already like this when I got here. I like Auntie Vu. Huh? How could it have been? Oh. You know, when stuff like that is happening, I tend to get hungry as well, even though I have eaten already, Clock. So good luck with your situation. Good luck. Auntie Vu, is the corpse mixed with the slag? Obviously. Still thinking about an autopsy. If you could separate them, I'll examine the body for you. What body? It's already ashes. There's not even a body to perform an autopsy on. It seems that we will not be able to obtain any clues from the corpse this time. The 2 meters tall and can hold up to 30 tons of molten steel. Ah, big. Hopefully. I knew something was wrong with Foreman Tank. You play with fire, you get burned. Hey, we go up, I guess. I have chips, but the smell's really good. Ooh. Ask them what they're cooking. Ask them what they're cooking. And then go make it for yourself if they don't have an extra plate for you. Good morning, Isaac! Look, there are scorch marks all over the stairs. Huh. Uh-oh, that's a bit tough, I guess. Clock, good luck. You're gonna have your own detective time. Use your senses. Use your observation to find out where that smell is coming from, Clock. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, no one could approach the stairs for quite a while after the explosion because it's so hot. Come on, let me go up. Upsy daisies, we go. Pull the lever. Oh. Yeah, I guess. So this thing has a bar. Well, this side. Look, this one doesn't have a bar, but this one has a bar. So they removed it for some weird reason. Why would they remove it? See? Why the other one has a bar? The other one doesn't. Yep. Entrance to hell? Imagine falling into something like that. It will really look like an entrance to hell. Gotta go from door to door and smell through the air. Yes, clock. Just make sure you don't look like a weirdo or a creep by doing that. So make sure no one's around when you do that. This one. White powder. I wonder what that powder is. Maybe that is one of the reasons why he fell? Yeah, it's missing. Oh, it's movable. Why did they... Oh, to clean. Okay. Contains a lot of water. When water meets molten steel, it will vaporize and its volume will expand 1,000. Oh, okay. That's great. They told us why it will cause an explosion. Because the water in the human... Well, because, you know, a human body is composed of 70% water. And then... What is it called? It's 70% water. And if water contacts molten steel, it expands. So, maybe that's why it caused an explosion. Then, if the explosion occurred first and Ting fell after, there would have been 2 explosions, so... Yeah, they only saw 1 explosion when he fell, so what happened there? That's it? Yep, deliberately loosened it. We'll find out. Okay. A hook. Well, nothing else here, I guess. Gotta head to the, what's it called then? The furnace charging area. Yeah, we will ask carpooling. We'll find out what's on the, oh, steel scraps to melt. Yeah, they're rusty. Oh. You know, when we have Afu with us, we learn a lot of new things. Lime and fluorite and the sort. Oh, bulk materials are used to purify impurities. Crown block. Uh-huh. Oh, we better not get over there. Okay. Li Cheng, what's his name? Don't call me mister. I ain't used to that. Li Chen Hai. Old Lee. How about Old Lee? Miss Old Lee. What are you mainly responsible for? Charging the furnace. Charging... Opening and closing the outlet. Blast furnace, add molten iron, then to the metal mixer, then oh, so many things. Hello, Ozzy! Hiya! If you want the steel to be of high purity, you need to add bulk material in every now and then. So it's like fluorite, limestone, iron ore, steel scrap, manganese ore, silica sand. Or is the... Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the bulk yeah, that's the bulk material, I think. Okay, so no one's... It takes 4 hours to purify steel in a furnace, so it's enough for me to handle alone. Oh. I don't actually know, Clock. Maybe we'll find out as we proceed with the game. Oh yeah, guys, I have a question. Do you guys hear any background noise thingy? I haven't fixed my noise suppression thing here on OBS, and I haven't been using the previous one that I have used because it takes up too much of the, you know, the PC. Why is the audio of the game so low now? Let us increase the sound. Oh, I lowered it way too much. I don't even have the voice enabled. Because, you know. There. I think that should be good. It's just loud. The music is just loud on the title menu. Okay. Ooh, that's great to know then. Thank you, Clock. Thank you, Mashiro. Because, like, since yesterday... no, since the day I started streaming on Kick, I haven't tried to mess around with the OBS settings for, you know, the background noise thingy. So, that's great to know. Because back then, there was like an issue where you could hear stuff, like the fan and stuff, you know. And then, so I decided to use like a software But that is also one of the reasons why sometimes my voice would cut off back then. Maybe we just have a different genre in games, Isaac. Good morning, Freeman. Hello, hello. Good morning. Moon on New Year's Eve. About fermenting. Because I guess maybe it's because most of the games that I play aren't that intense action games. There, see? I fixed the thing! Oh, I think I need to make a different sound for that, for the kick subscribe followers. Yeah, I'll try to make that because there's a specific one for, you know, each. I think that could be the thing because I rarely play, you know, intensive action games because I don't want to get stressed out that much. So I play mostly of the chill one because, you know, I want a game to just chill around and just have fun. Maybe that's why. But every now and then I do play a game. Like, I guess Expedition 33 is something like that, but you know, it's not that too annoying to play. So I played it. Never provoked what? About the worshipping. He's worshipping God, the foreman. So this guy is saying that the reason the foreman thing provoked a god that he worships, I guess. Very French kind of game. What is that? Answer. What is that, chat clock? Is that a genre? French kind of game? Oh yeah, that's the statue they said. Must have been possessed to provoke that sort of thing. Okay. If you neglect them, you could be killed by an evil spirit, or worse, you may get killed. Possessed by an evil spirit, or worse. Okay. Yeah. I just can't. It's unspeakable. He doesn't want to. Yeah, but you know, I wouldn't describe the game as something like very French kind of game, you know, Clock? I'll describe it like, you know, as an adventure, as an action thing like that, or, you know, strategy games, but not the category very French, you know? The void is here. I didn't notice that the void is here. She's just very, you know, very demure, sitting and just lying around my room. The shrine in the office. Okay, we gotta go there, I guess. Is that why there are ghost stories? Because, you know, that because of that shrine thingy? Okay. So he's at the back. So he didn't see. Open the outlet in. Okay. Someone opened the outlet in advance. Yeah, no one saw anything. They didn't. Yeah, that's why they said he was like, he appeared in thin air. Because nobody saw him go upstairs. And this guy was at the back. So how did he get there? We do not know. Oh. It takes 1 hour to begin, an hour to begin work on Furnace 2. will deliver himself. Nope, I didn't see him at all. Good evening, William, for you. Oh, it's William evening for you? Maybe, William, maybe. I didn't see him. Huh. See? I heard him say that thing appeared next to the molten steel outlet out of thin air. It's okay, William. It's okay. You know, time zones can be quite confusing, so I just always just say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening just to make sure everyone's included. You know? Overworked workers. Everyone's guessing it was the 5 ghost teleportation magic. Do we have to deal with the occult here? A ghost. Hey, no more questions, thanks. Uh... 2 days ago. That is possible. And we have to interview more people. Here's the statue. I want to go to the shrine. Let's go to the shrine. Let's see the statue. No one likes it. Oh. You guys heard what they say? They said Formenting got what he deserved that, and they don't no one likes him. Here are the workers we have in the interview. Folks were mighty superstitious. Oh. Oh yeah. I don't think they have 4th floors in elevators because 4 sounds like that. Yeah, because 4 is she, and that is like, you know, guy is like Shinu and stuff like that. So most of the time, people use yon instead of she. Cause yeah, it's like, you know, the unlucky number 13, I guess. William, I guess. But you know, they are very superstitious. After something like this, our wages are being paid early. Take the money and go. Hmm. We're not here to get paid. We're here to investigate the case. Apparently it currently has like overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam, Freeman, so I got curious about it. I think I found out about this game when it was still in a demo, and apparently this is a game that was developed by a small team. You know, I think there's like only 4 of them or something. It says in the title menu, but I forgot. Maybe they have. Well, I think we can find out in the game clock. I see the number 13 all the time and I'm doing great. Well, you know, it still depends on the person if you want to be like, believe the things, Isaac. Like, you know, some people don't like that. No. Mr. Shen and his assistant, Afu. Yep. You know what's the best part of the game clock? This one. This one. It's look at Moriarty's name in Chinese. Molitiai. See? This is a very informative thing. Honan Tao. Arthur Conan Doyle. Like, see? If you want to know about stuff. Hungry Ghost Festival. And even here. I know about rigor mortis, but I haven't heard of livor mortis. This is the first time I read about this thing over here. Yeah, that's why they said there was a disclaimer that some translations might not be very accurate, but you know, you can still pretty much figure out what it means by getting the you know, the idea of the word of the sentence and stuff like that. Like livor mortis refers to the purple bread, the bruises. That's I just learned about the term here. I only know about rigor mortis. It's when, you know, the body becomes, you know, like here. Hesitation wounds, defensive wounds, like, yeah, so many things. Like, if you wanna learn about detective stuff, then I guess the game is very informative. Yeah, the context clues. Joint stiffness. Fingerprint, like, even this one. Fingerprint identification can be traced back to the Qing Dynasty. See? Freaking environmental impact on body changes. When the external temperature is high, rigor mortis occurs later and resolves sooner. When the temperature is low, rigor mortis sets in later and resolves later. However, the stiffness in the body burned to death is caused by a coagulation of proteins due to high temperatures and is not rigor mortis. The stiffness in bodies frozen outdoors in ice or under artificial freezing conditions is mainly due to freezing. Rigor mortis occurs more slowly in environments with high humidity. Forensic toxology testing. I really like this part of the game. It's very informative. Oh! Like, see? Fingerprints were already in existence. Oh, Tang and Song dynasty. In 1788, the German anatomist Johann Christoph Andreas Mayer was the first to propose that two individuals have identical fingerprints. See, it's a very informative, you know, and a very informative game. That's actually why I also like it. You get to learn a lot of new thingies. Please make a deposit for Mr. Shen. Your Honor, I cannot accept this for I cannot. Okay. Okay. Well, you need not refuse, Mr. Shen. The sooner everything is, the less damage the ironworks will have to sustain. Then it seems that if we don't accept the money, Mr. Deputy Administrator cannot be achieved. Oh, the Nekotan left. Well, you know, the only way you can figure out that there's, you know, distinctive differences in fingerprints is if we get if you like try to compare people. But that's pretty cool, you know. Imagine so many people in the world and not, you know, not has the same fingerprints. Silver coin. Okay, thanks for the silver coins, I guess. Oh, we can move now. Can we still talk to you about stuff? Tell us about yourself, Supervisor Ho. All funds, okay? And paying wages. Oh. Oh. People on the factory floor were terrified, causing production to stagnate. For each day the furnace is not in operation, thousands of silver coins will be lost. Oof. Sir, Mr. Deputy Administrator seems so anxious. Okay, we're quite familiar. Yeah, what kind of person? He treated people a bit harshly, so he was not very popular among the workers. Oh, that's why some of the workers mentioned that nobody likes him. Because he's a bit, you know, strict and harsh, I guess. However, I know that he was just too obsessed with studying metallurgy. Obsessed with what he loved? I totally get him, just like you, Ahu. He's just like you. Oh yeah, the statue. Do you know when it started, mister? You're asking about the statue. It's a long story. Quality of our steel products was not stable, so we didn't have a steady flow of funds. Mr. Sheng imported a German... Oh, the furnace. Oh. Oh no. That statue was originally acquired by Mr. Lee. It was meant to be a symbol of good luck. He got obsessed with it. Oh, you know. Maybe things started to go well after he was worshipping the statue. So, you know, got obsessed with it so that, you know, it would help with the business, I guess. What? Chinese teachings and Western teachings. Chinese traditional values for foundation, Western ideology for practical use? That's it, he said. To make steel in Hanyang, do as the ancient Hanyangers do. Oh, I don't get that at all. Okay, about the incident then. Oh. Or the opposite, maybe he spiraled after it didn't improve. That could also be one of the things, William. We're not quite sure. We'll find out, I guess. He still appeared absent-minded. Oh, wow. Sorry, guys. I had to kill a bug that was flying. I didn't even know what bug it is. But I just grabbed it and killed it. It was a very tiny one, though. So, it is fine. Didn't respond when I called out to him. He walked into the office and locked himself inside. I think he has gone cuckoo. He's gone cuckoo for cocoa puff. It's a dead bug. That's what it is. Yes. Yes, it is, William. When you saw him yesterday, was there anything else unusual about him? No, nothing else? No. Okay. Oh. A head cloth. I've never seen him one wear before. It's too stuffy, so you're out, but I wrote it down, Shin. Okay, thanks. But this guy. Hey, Lee. The eye? But fermenting. Oh, when it was found, he learned chemistry and steel making and also spent time in the laboratory. Okay. I don't know how to read that. That name of the furnace. Less than ideal. Okay. Yeah. Moving the phosphorus. Fragmentation easily appears in steel with high phosphorus content. Oh. Was this the type of problem you were facing? Seems like Afu knows the ropes. Ooh. E-Man? Martin? Oh, thank you, William. Thank you. I don't want to butcher it. Because I have a feeling that I might butcher it. Okay. The high quality ores from Day were transported to Japan. We only got lower grade ores. Oh, okay. That's why it's not a good quality, because you know, if there's fragmentation, then it's not very what do you call this? Very I'm looking for the word. It's on the tip of my tongue. I forgot. It's German. It's already been butchered. You know, it's a bit tough. It's not very durable, I guess. So we spent a large sum of money to import the Siemens Martin furnace from Germany. Oh! So... Oh, no! Like, see, even this thing. You can still read stuff about that thing. Swordsmith. The converter. From the Iron Age to the Steel Age. Oh. It really takes the painstaking effort of everyone to make good steel. Okay, how about the incident? Any more? Okay, thanks, Mr. Lee. Those gears are so big. It's deafening. This is the sound of the industry's heartbeat. I like that. Look. For Shen, it's deafening. While for Afu, it's the heartbeat. No. Stable? No, not stable. More on like it's not. It's very fragile. The opposite of fragile. I'm looking for the term that I was mentioning, but eh. Why did Mr. Lee make us cast this ingot? Keep your mouth shut. Someone's coming. Are the ingots made from the furnace that fermenting fell into? That's right. I can probably guess which ingots have the foreman's ashes. Bloods and bones of Formanting are in here. Yep. His body wouldn't sink into the molten steel but would float on the surface and flow into the tank. So in essence, these are just ordinary steel ingot. Oh! Then, do you think his soul could be... Well, it's because they are superstitious, so... Yeah, that question is a bit reasonable, I guess. Or, you know... something you could expect from them. Something you could expect from them. Just like when you need a sacrifice to keep a building up. Oh, Mashiro, no, 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 no. I don't want to be reminded of that. I don't want to be reminded of that. I remember that thing that they used people as like so like as you know as a support for the stone pillars. I don't want to be reminded of that. No. Just remembering that like is pretty creepy, you know. Imagine which buildings have people in them in the foundation. Yikes. That is actually true though. That is true, William. It'll be hard to sell, especially in their, you know, their, what do you call this? Culture. They're very superstitious, so. And it's really, yeah, it really reduced the value. So like, if you're getting a property that's very cheap, most likely there's like some stuff like that going on. Yep, very prevalent superstition. Oh, really? Just don't tell anyone. Then do you think? Oh no! I just like Apu just like, I don't know. He just shrugged. Woo. Keep your mouth shut. It's time to get back to work. The shrine will unleash its power again. Again? Must be deaf and heard me wrong. Why are they avoiding that thing? It's taboo. Okay, so now that explains why everyone is avoiding it. Soul steel bars. Well, shouldn't it be like much more stronger because it has someone's soul in it? No. Well, unless the person's like very weak-hearted, then I guess it will make it much more brittle. We are entrusted by Mr. Deputy Administrator to investigate the case of the falling incident. If you don't cooperate, you might be convicted of obstruction of justice. Please don't be angry, mister. We'll talk. We'll talk. About a month ago, Awu and Formanting had a little argument. Awu, young and candid, kicked the shrine. The statue fell. He said some words of disrespect. Then the shrine unleashed its powers? Well, yeah, there was smoke coming out of the shrine and there was a gunpowder smell in the air. My head started throbbing and I couldn't breathe, but I wanted to cough and so I almost fainted. Oh. Then what happened? Things said that Awu had offended the god of fire, then he kicked everyone out of the room. That very night, Awu got sick and lost his voice. Maybe it's just because there was a chemical in that thingy that caused a chemical reaction that he inhaled that made him get sick and stuff. I mean, Vikings used charcoal made from animal bones to empower their swords in the forging. Maybe, yeah, Chinese gypsy curse could make it powerful. Maybe, I guess. Who knows, William? We're not so sure. I had nightmares whenever I closed my eyes. I saw the statue staring at me. If the foreman hadn't begged the gods for forgiveness on Ahabu's behalf eventually, I'm afraid he wouldn't be able to speak now. Well, you do know what happened, what very common back then, like if it's unexplainable, it's blamed into, the supernatural thingies. Like it reminded me of, how when a person's like, mentally ill back then, they tried to cut open the skull and prod into the brain to figure out what's wrong. Just getting reminded of that is like, ugh. Like, you know how it is, and like, back then when I remember the game that we played about the witches and stuff. Like if you could swim, if we throw you into a body of water and you survive, you're a witch. But if you don't survive, you're a normal person that died. Like, is the concept of swimming not really a thing back then? Jujutsu Kaisen, here's energy. Could you, Mister, please forgive us, but we really can't say anymore. Okay, it's taboo. We'll just take a look at that, shrine of yours. Afu, do you know of any gas that smells of gunpowder and could harm the respiratory tract? So you think there was something off about that smoke, Shen? Yes. The smell of gunpowder usually appears after a firecracker is set off. Gunpowder doesn't cause a hoarseness of the voice. Nope. Generally doesn't. How about I give the shrine a kick as well? This guy. There is no harm in trying. And look at his face. Look at his face. Like, I don't know who to compare him, but the very person that I got reminded of when I see that look is Imayoshi from Kuroko no Basket. When he's planning something, something sinister and stuff. Seems fair. If you die, you are good. If you don't... What do you mean fair, Macho? It's not. I thought the idea was if thrown in water and you don't fully go in, that it means switch. But if you're submerged then go up, you're good to come back up. I don't know, but based on the games and the thing and the contents that I saw from, I don't know, back then, it was like, I think there was even an episode, I'm not sure if it's in Fairly Odd Parents, wherein, they were back in medieval times, and then someone was, I'm not sure if it's, but yeah, there was this person was thrown into the water, and then they came back alive, and then there was like, they didn't die, they're a witch. Like, hello, swimming? The character's answer was something like that. So I don't know if I'm remembering it wrong, or it's just a different thing. But most of the things that I know is that if you survive, in that water thingy, you're a witch, whether you submerge or not. The fox eye look, yes, it is. There. I knew it was Really Odd Parents. I remember that one. Crocker's ancestor threw Timmy Turner into the water. Yeah, I knew it was Timmy. I was just contemplating because witches, the term witch is used for a female person, while a wizard is for the male. So I was just like confused if it was really Timmy that was thrown into the body of water. And then when Timmy went back up, he said like, swimming, duh. Something like that if I remember it. I prefer the duck weighing method. What is that method, William? Look at him. You're the one who jokingly suggested kicking that shrine, and then Shen just agreed, and then now your answer is I'd prefer not to. What if there actually was a god? Actually, it would be warlock, the male counterpart to which is a warlock. Oh, really? Then what is a wizard's counterpart for a female? Is it like a mage or something? Or like in Monty Python, where the witches are made of wood and they burned them. Yeah, also that. If you know. So the reasons why witches float is because they're made of wood. We also know ducks float, so if an accused weighs as much as a duck, then accused weighs is on. Wait. Someone weighing the same weight as a duck? Wait. But wizard is wizard even for women. But I don't know, I guess I'm just basing it on, you know, the Harry Potter series wherein they call the males as a wizard while the females are a witch. So maybe that's why I was like, I thought it was a thing like that. Witch and warlock. Sorcerer and sorceress. Oh, wizard dress. Okay, I'm just making things up, but let's continue with the game. We're getting too stuck with the witch thing. Okay. Is he really gonna kick the shrine? Doors are locked, off limit to loiterers. Oh, we can't go there. Hey, but patrolman! Yeah, we're interested to investigate this thing. Impure. Beware of the shrine in that room. Oh. It's very important we investigate that shrine, mister, and we appreciate your gesture, but we need to. Yeah, we need to. We're gonna open it for you instead. Now, can you move? He wants us to... He wants money. Can we, like, sue this guy for not helping out with the investigation by blocking the way and bribing us with money in order to open the thing? Because he's annoying. Yeah. Guy. Now can you move? Here we are. Entering the shrine area. Then, although this is just an ordinary statue, after hearing all those rumors, looking at it gives me the chills. It's almost as if Grandpa Gan Jiang and Grandma Mo Ye are watching me. There's a kid. Who allowed you to just come in here? Who just said that? Who do you think? Is that Grandma Mo Ye? Oh no, it's not a kid. It's a lady. I thought it was a kid. Young lady, please stop playing tricks. It's okay, Freeman. Go back to bed if you can, if you need to. If you don't really have the energy to do something, it's okay. Just make sure that it's not a deadline or something. No, and you can finish before the deadline comes. And you can afford to, like, laze around today. I don't know. I don't know how she was able to, William. Oh yeah, guys. I've already ran out of water and I'm gonna throw some of my trash down. So I'ma just leave you guys for a little bit just to go refill my water bottle. So be right back real quick. Be right back real quick. Okay. Okay. He's back. What abandonment issues, Ace? I was just gone for quite, a few minutes. You finished a mission yesterday, so you're not working on one today. Okay, then that's great. Go ahead. Go do, go rest up. You deserve it, Freeman. No, don't leave. Abandon me. Wow, half an hour. Yeah, right. You should check your you should check your clock, Freeman. You should check your clock. I think it's wrong. Anyway, let's continue. I took a bit longer. I saw the Neko lying down, and she has her stomach sleeping on her back, so her stomach is very open for attacks. So I just went in to give it a little kiss because it was so fluffy, and it's just so fluffy. So the void. That's why I took longer. I was just smothering her with kisses. You don't have a clock, then go get a clock, Freeman. Go get a clock. Maybe you could ask Clock here for a clock. If you weren't trying to please these people, why are the lights off? I just finished investigating and was about to leave. You were the ones who came in unexpectedly. What's wrong? Were you scared? You know, she's so pretty. Like, look, she's pretty. I like her outfit. I like her hairstyle. I like her thing overall. And take a look at her. Her mouth here is like a Neko mouth. Like the W thing. But she's a very pretty woman. No, I wasn't. I like him when he's pouting. He's so adorable. Oh, really? Then who did you just call Grandma? Then, let's begin investigating. Investigate? Investigate what? The falling incident this morning? Yep, Deputy Administrator Lee invited us here specially. What? He promised he'd give me exclusive coverage. Which newspaper do you work for? Oh, he's a newspaper lady. Miss, this is a misunderstanding. I am Shen Chungping, a detective. This is my assistant, Afu. Oh, so you're detectives. I'm Wen Kosin, a journalist from the Shanghai News. However, I don't think there's any chance for Mr. Detective to show off in this case anymore. What do you mean? I'm just about to uncover the truth. Even the headline for tomorrow's paper is drawn up. Exclusive coverage. The whole story of the falling incident at the Hanyang Iron Works. In that case, would you be willing to share the clues you possess, Miss Wen? It's fine if you want information, but you'll have to offer something useful to me in return. I'm an expert in science and Shen is skilled in deduction. This enough? Physics is useful. It'll supply some theoretical knowledge for my articles. You can start asking me questions now about Miss Wen. Wen, why are you here at the ironworks? The ironworks had just won orders from the Zhenghai Railway and Canton Hankou Railway. However, its products were said to have quality problems. It's at the center of a storm. My journalist intuition tells me that there is an opening for a story here. Former glory gone. Hanyang Ironworks. What? Is it you doers? Or is it like... I don't know. A news report like this. Title alone already sounds interesting. Yet I was halfway done with my draft when this happened. So now you're planning to write about Foreman thinks the falling incident. Hello, Mikito Momo! Sorry for what happened, but this is definitely a better story. About the incident? What were you doing at the time of the incident, Miss Wen? I was originally planning to take some photos of the factory floor this morning. When I got to the factory floor, I ran into Mr. Lee. He wanted to show me the new metal mixer. It wasn't long after we left the factory floor that we heard an explosion and we hurried back. Oh, so the person that the guest that Mr. Lee was entertaining is Miss Wen. So, because he was trying to show the mixer. And maybe the photos that she has can be useful for our, case. And we hurried back. Miss Wen, did you arrange the rope barrier at the site of the incident? That's right. If the site is damaged in any way, the news report might be inaccurate. This measure was immensely helpful to the investigation. Well, of course. I am a senior reporter. Miss Wen, what's the truth that you discovered? You want me to just give you the answers? You'll know soon enough. It's getting late. I still need to go to the metal casting platform to get my camera. Excuse me. Don't forget our promise. I wonder what photos she has. She needs to have it developed and we can take a look at her photos. Because that might be useful for our case. Afu's like, are you like acting like a child right now? Afu. Number 1, number 2 charting area. Metal casting platform generator and office. Board, okay. Oh, when they're in the desktop. It hasn't been used in a long time. Yeah, that's hard to say. My idol, Mr. Newton, was a devout follower of theology in his old age. We should record the condition of the test. Okay, desk lamp, paperweight, drawings, and a pen holder, and inkstone and other items. Desk on inkstone. 10. Miss Wen, okay. Yeah, we need to take a look at her photos. The wall clock. Code of practice. Rule number 1. Leaving without permission during work hours is prohibited. Rule number 2. Name badges must be hung on the board during working hours. Rule number 3. All of the materials used in production shall be managed by the foreman. Rule number 4. Those who are absent for work will be fined 7 days in wages. Absent from work will be fined 7 days in wages? Huh? Isn't that a bit unfair? If you're just absent for a day, you'll be fined 7 days? Is this the thing that they said he's harsh? Here goes the ethics. I was like trying to reread the sentence a lot of times to see if I'm just what do you call this? Not getting it correctly, but if you're absent for a day, it's considered 7 days in wages. Yikes! You'd just be like, you're not just gonna get paid today. No wonder no one likes him if his work ethics is like this. If you forgot to hang your name badge, it would count as skipping work. That's so strict. Here's the shrine. Oh, is it? Okay, we're gonna go to the lady first. Look at this. The difference of the colors. Still, that's a bit harsh, Metal casting area. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, that's her camera. Oh no! Is it just me or did it get destroyed? I knew it. It got destroyed. It torched. Poor camera. I know it's probably bad luck, but maybe take apart the shrine to check for anything toxic. Yeah, that's what I would want to do as well. Because, maybe there's like some chemicals inside that if you kick it, it's gonna, trigger something. And then release a chemical reaction that's very toxic. Which is why, Awu got sick and lost his voice. What the? It's the detectives. You have to speak more polite. Yeah, it's the both of them. Oh, chow. Chow, chow. Ace! No! What do you mean they don't need voices? That is so dark. Wait, how sickly I am. How would we find my whole life in me? Pressure, you need to just, you won't survive if you're like a worker in this factory. So I think you just need to find another work. Yeah, maybe, About foreman ting. He got what he deserved. There's nothing more to say about it. I think no one likes him that much. Because did you see the rules? From his point of view, anything anyone else did was always wrong. He just didn't like us. Ah, woo. There's no fault in the foreman having been strict with his demands. Everyone did as he said, but the last batch of steel rails still got screwed up, didn't it? He was just picking holes. Oh, it's them. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was looking at the both of them, then I saw the guy falling. Just when we began casting, Ao suddenly said, "The foreman is watching us." And then there he was, standing next to the outlet. Molten steel was coming out, yet he didn't mind the heat. Are you sure that the person you saw at that time was Foreman Singh? I'm sure he was leaning on the railing at that time. He looked spiritless and he kept staring downward. Yeah, the railings are super hot. So, how come? Was he already dead or something? When we began casting, both molten steel and outlets were closed. I remember clearly. When it moved, that's when it opened. Huh. So he didn't... Was he like... connected to the cauldron or something? I don't know who did it. It wasn't the time to open the shutter yet. And maybe the lever is connected to this... Maybe the lever is connected to this huge thing that if it moves, it will open up and then... I don't know how he got revealed though. It vanished into thin air? Huh? What is going on? Or maybe the metal here is not... Ah, I get it now. The metal here is not a metal. Because remember it left some white grayish powder. Maybe because of the heat from the molten steel, the railing heated and then it exploded and then he fell straight over here. So the explosion was not caused by him falling down the molten steel, but from the thingy over here. I think that's how it is. The only thing I don't know is how did he suddenly appear? Or maybe he's already there. Because, this thing wasn't lowered yet, so it was high up or something. Or there was something blocking the view, so maybe he's already there and it was just moved. And then this lever, got pulled down. And then appearing the guy, and then this thing being hot triggered this thing to go kaboom. That's what I think happened, but I am honestly not yet sure. I didn't even check the camera. See? Okay, you can sit on my lap and lie down there if you want. Go ahead. There. Like, oh. No, 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 don't leave yet. That was a very important timing. Nikutan, tan. Nikutan, tan. He's on my lap. Nikutan, tan. Okay, she's a lap cat, right? I didn't even check the thing. The scorch camera. Dang it. I thought the camera was gonna be like a trigger. Hey, patrolman. Hey. See, it's this thing. He's just on my lap, guys. See, it's this thing. See, the grayish white powder? Wait, could that be gunpowder? Maybe later. But I can go up to the scorched thingy now. Ikutan is just on my lap. Ikutan. Yan. Here we go. He's really pretty. Suicide. Nope. It ain't suicide. Okay, if she says so, but I don't think it's really suicide. It was murder. By someone, we're not so sure who. He's just very calm on my lap, guys. Yeah. High phosphorus content. Yeah, no. Oh yeah, there goes the sacrifice now. Tragic. Foreman melts body to iron and steel. National industry less than ideal. Wait. I remembered something. Now I know. This lady reminds me of a certain character. A certain reporter in a detective game that we also have played before. This one. When I saw this thing, it reminded me of that character. I know your favorite character in Apollo Justice, Ace. Chat's favorite reporter and character in Apollo Justice. The reporter there. That's why her mannerisms are a bit familiar or something. Do you know who I'm talking about, Ace? Do you know who? It's because, he's Chat's favorite character. I suddenly, when I read that thing, It suddenly reminded me of Brusho, guys. Brush, but it does, Brusho also talks like this, like the thing tragic for. She just reminded me. I did not. It just reminded me of him. uh, oh, like uh, Brusho, female version, but prettier one, and not a weirdo. Unlike Brush. Because I admit, Brush. Why, Ace? Why? You're the one saying she's not Brushel, then why? For me, they are pretty similar. Not original when Brushel can go. Hey. Oh, let's continue. You put them next to each other. It's not my fault that her when I read that part, it reminded me of how Brussels says his things. Yeah. Uh, she got it. She's taking evidence in a crime scene. I'm so sorry, guys. It just suddenly reminded me of him. And I know what some of you guys' reaction is gonna be. I was afraid this clue would be lost, so I took it for safekeeping. But instead of, having a toothbrush, he has a pen. His brush likes to brush his thing. For many years, I've given my all to try and make good steel. Nevertheless, all of my attempts and methods have ended in failure. It seems that I should follow the example of Gan Jiang and Mo Ye. Sacrificing myself to the furnace will surely move the hearts of the gods. The last words of Ting Ta Feng, written in the office of the furnace factory floor. Heart of the gods! Heart of the cards! And nope. No, it's not yet. Hold on. Objection! Huh? Wait, compare the writing to the rules. Yeah, he brushes his glasses with the brush he puts in his mouth. Yes. Yes. He brushes his teeth with it, and then he brushes his glasses as well. And he pulls on his necktie. Yep, something is questionable. That is true. Okay. Inquiry. What are my things? Oh, this one. Does Miss Wen believe that Foreman Ting wrote the suicide note in the office? This letter was written with a calligraphy brush. It was written on the desk in the office. Then, have you ever paid attention to the inkstone on the office desk? Inkstone? This suicide note is indeed written with a calligraphy brush. It also mentions written in the office at the end. However, The only inkstone in the office is dry and has accumulated a layer of dust. Evidently, it has not been used in a long time. There is an evident contradiction. This letter could not have been written at the office. Ironworks are always dusty, so it's normal for dust to accumulate. Yet there is barely any dust on the desk, not to mention the shrine is completely spotless. It is thus clear that only the inkstone has not been used in a long time. Well, what if Formantin carried the brush and ink around with him? Who in the world would carry an inkstone around? You're being too unreasonable. Is Mr. Detective going to dismiss this possibility? Miss Wen, you are welcome to make such an assumption. However, there is one detail on this letter that contradicts the signature. What? I don't know. What? I can't even understand the characters. Are we gonna have to use a hint? I think we might have to use a hint. I honestly don't know what the contradicting thing is. Oh, I don't know. I don't know Chinese say Metro shame. Shame. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the thing is. Yeah, I think we need to have to use a hint, because I honestly am not sure. Right? Hint time. Yeah, I think we might have to do a hint thingy. 'Cause I don't really know. Wait. Is it just me, or is the letter not folded properly? Shouldn't letters be folded in like either in the middle? This is the middle part. And then or if I know correctly, based on the animes that I watch, it's usually folded into 3 parts and not folded in the middle. Oh, I was just pressing the diamond in the middle because it looks weird. Said that she has specially kept the letter as it was to prevent damaging evidence. Uh-huh. Usually a letter is folded so that it's more convenient to carry. Yeah, if this letter was written truly in the office, it wouldn't have any foldings. Oh. Yeah, that does make sense. Because, you know, it was just written. So why would you fold it if you're not gonna, if you don't have any agenda to carry the thing? Yep. Why would he go to the shrub? That is correct. Then why does it says that he wrote it in the office? That's very contradictory. Maybe the suicide note was forged. Nope, maybe he didn't. Okay, more questioning, I guess. Mr. Detective, you still haven't completely convinced me about the problem of the suicide note. That is true. It's just... Okay. Oh, Cha, Hao, and Wu are here. Well, time for, cross-examination. Cross-examination time. Testimony. So the outlet shutter opened at the same time as the appearance of the foreman. Nope. Oh yeah, he opened the thing. It was impossible for Foreman Ting to open the outlet shutter by himself. It's very far from him, you know, and yeah. Very long. To pull it, one must stand on the other side. It's at the same time, so, yep. No. It's this thing. How could you do that if the in the middle is the bit, you know, the thingy? It's very hot. Yep, you cannot pull, you know, you have to go around. No, they just said it was closed off, lady. The lady's getting annoying now. She keeps on pushing through with her suicide thing. Didn't say he saw him. Here we go again with the shrine. Gods and ghosts do not work here. The will of a person is. One other person must have been present at the scene of Foreman Ting's falling incident. Then who is it there? What? Using this piece of evidence, they would be able to conceal themselves. This one? I'm not even sure if I'm correct. Oh yeah, I am correct! Yes, she figured it'd get more sales, her headline shirt. Hey, yeah, maybe it might, you know, William. It is a very a story that's will probably sell more. Yep. Yeah, it's just in front of you, you know? You move along with it. Then they would move along with it. Suspect move with the ladle. Yes, we changed his outfit, super. As long as they can see the workers won't be able to see them. Because the path of light is reversible. Interesting. If this was published in a novel or column, I'm sure readers would be interested. However, I'm afraid Mr. Detective forgot that things falling cause an explosion. If there was another person in the platform at that time, how could they survive? We're here? Did he run over there? Or... I think this one is definitely the answer. See? The passageway on the right side of Furnace 2 was not affected. They could hide here. They could hide there and nobody would see them. Hidden behind the ladle, they were not far from the passageway when the explosion occurred. Yep, so they don't even see the thing. Or it was just a makeshift rod, I think. Railings won't disappear into thin air, kiddo. Ghosts don't exist in this world either. Okay, the railing was already missing. Oh! Oh, there it is, the photo. Then maybe there's really a railing. But it's not. Made out of metal. Grayish-white powder. This is the powder that Afu found near the railing. This powder is actually grayish-white particles that have a lingering, pungent smell. This is the residue of a burnt substance. We have only found it at the site of the incident. That is true. The mechanism is quite newsworthy. He only cares about her news article, guys. So what kind of mechanism was it exactly? Yep. I'm afraid he already... See, I think my deduction earlier that he was already dead that time. I'm afraid that Foreman Ting at that time had already come to harm. Awu claimed that he saw Foreman Ting leaning against the railing, staring directly downward. The railings were hot, burning hot, but it did not matter to him because he could not feel anymore. His eyes were not looking down, but instead closed. This also explains why Foreman Ting did not jump down, but instead dived forward. Therefore, I suspect this was a murder. Murder, then Your Honor, we need to conduct another round of investigation. Although we have a preliminary deductions of the suspect's MO, there are still many mysteries. Like how the suspect left the scene? As well as the suspect's identity and their motive. We have no clue at all at the moment. Well, that is true. Your Honor, the nature of the homicide is different. If the villain commits more crimes, the Ironworks will lose even more. If there is no conclusion by tomorrow morning, you may draft an announcement to calm public opinion. Besides, I believe Mr. Detective will uncover the truth before tomorrow morning. Isn't that right, great detective? I will do my best. Then let's act according to Miss Wen's suggestion. Why is Miss Wen on our side all of a sudden? She doesn't seem to mind that she lost to you either. I heard that, kiddo. Who said this was a competition? Only you, Afu. The news should be more important to Miss Wen. How about this? Falling incident shrouded with mystery? Detective tries to uncover conspiracy. She definitely reminds me of like how Russell is. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but she does really remind me of him. We need to find out where he is really, finished. The primary crime scene. Yo! Awu. Yep. What? What is it? Yeah, go ahead. Share all the details. We need it, Awu. Two and one. So where is it? I knew it. I knew it. I think I am correct that the crane... Okay, let's check the flag thingy again. Why is it says Yanwu, then now it's Awu? Like, says Yanwu and then Awu. Awu. Awu, Awu, Awu. Oh. Oh, wait. There's nothing I can know. The lever. So we can open and close the lever. Oh wait, why didn't I go check back there first? Oh yeah! Is this so annoying with the... I already talked to him. Okay. If I go down one more time, I'm gonna get so annoyed. There. Iron heap. Okay. Reach and high. Okay. Yep. Of course. Not because of some supernatural thingy, mister. I think we... Oh. He's here. He should be here. He was not wearing a headcloth? He spent the whole night on the second floor, nothing unusual. How about this? Yeah. Oh yeah, that is true. Okay, he left. Where did you go? Oh, he ate. You left! I was looking. No one? But who? Okay. Okay, we'll talk to him. You better not hide anything else from us, Oldly. Oh, he didn't have the guts to say. That's why he said, okay. Sure, mister. Man. Can you open the door, please? Thank you. He opened the door. What, you can't understand? Mashiro. Oh, Patrolman Ku. Tools on the chest. What's underneath this tarpaulin? Oh, pig iron. Rubber blocks piled underneath here. Okay. Your brain is smooth. No, we'll make it. You know, we'll unsmooth your brain, Mashiro. Tabby uniform. Okay, we can ask. So earlier, the guy. Just to recap the earlier thing, is I was reading too fast. Old Lee was saying he was just at the second floor and he didn't leave, but then he didn't hear anything. So he was lying because the crane was moved to the second ladle. So, and that is a very noisy thing. So since he didn't hear it, he confessed that he went down, you know, he left the second floor and went to get a midnight snack with Patrolman Ku. I think. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So the reason why he was lying is because, you know, there's a fire and, you know, you need to put off the fire and stuff like that. Or else your pay would get cut. And he has a family to feed, so he didn't do it because he was afraid. Wonder whose discarded uniform was that? Burlap sack. Monument. Oh, this is... Hello! The laboratory. Mr. Robinson! A chemist from England. Okay, that explains his name. Afu! If there were... okay? Help they with pretty did let me know. Please let me know. Oh! We can borrow the... Who's the one? Zhang Zhidong. Chemical composition of the supplied sample. Element PSIMNPSCR. So are we gonna have to do some, you know, some chemistry thing here? Carbon, aluminum. What is it? SI again? I forgot what is. It is it. Sulfur is not a thing. Silver is AG. So, what is SI again? Silicon. Mn is manganese, right? SMG is magnesium. P is phosphorus. S is sulfur. Cr. What is Cr? Oh, chromium. I'm not sure if the chromium thing. Okay. Cabinet. Is it the same grayish white powder? Hey! Hey, when? Okay. Oh, he's the one who developed. Can we take a look at the photos? Okay, thank you. We need that thing. How about the ironworks? And then... foreign equipment, even mineral resources are controlled by... Ooh! That is so expensive. If you have to get everything like, you know... from another country? Ooh, commission of 5%. Yeah. Well, no one would get the if it's not a good quality, you know? Oh, that's why they got a news reporter to restore their reputation. And take a look at... oh, here are the photos. What is this thing? Gold coins? He's not wearing his thingy. Yep, I knew it was definitely that thing. The design of the journalist? Yeah, it is good. She looks so pretty. Is it this one? The money bag and the money on the desk. It's not this one? Do I have like... his hair? Eh? Is it not his hair? Or is it this one? Then what? Can't I like even use something to compare it? Because I am honestly not sure. Or is it this thing? I think it might be wait. Is this really like this? It was sideways, right? Yeah, it was a different one. Huh. Oh. Wasn't necessary. That's like the evil version of us, I think. Could you not surprise me like that? Could you not avoid the subject? Answer me. No need. That is true. Go on. Does the suspect have vowed to replace the blueprint? Cover up traces? To leave a message? Or to destroy information? Why? What information do they want to destroy then? They switch out both the blueprints. Okay. Perhaps the information exists in some kind of hidden way? That is true, which means it was left alone. Huh? After the photo was taken, new information appeared on the blueprints that were torn off. Bloodstains. Oh, that's why they changed it. Evidence. Do I already have an evidence that the injured was... The discarded uniform? Do I have an evidence? Oh, is it this one? No? I don't think I have one. Oh, the headcloth? Oh, so that's why he's wearing a headcloth. Okay. The body has been destroyed, so we wouldn't know. The office. So we need to double check the office. Shin, are you alright? Okay. Luminol! We need to get some luminol. Is there a luminol here? Can you... Whoa. Whoa, what is that? I am... Just remember unpleasant memories. Okay. Can we make a luminol? Oh, there. Ammonia powder that glows when it reacts with blood. Luminol! It's like luminol. So we can use that to detect the blood in the office. Thank you so much, Mr. Robinson. How about yourself? Ugh. I don't want to talk to Mr. Robinson. It's really hard to, read his dialogue. Thank you for the translation, supervisor. Okay, caliber of steel rails. Oh, testing into institutions. Okay. About fermenting. Aya! Okay. Aya? What? Something nearly fell and I nearly was not able to get it, so that was just an expression. Thanks. Who's sing? Who's suing? Yeah. Yeah. I got tongue tied with his name. Who's Sing? I think it's who's Sheng? Okay. You've probably heard about fermenting beating up Mr. Robinson a while ago. Why? He's getting much more and more difficult to work with. Fermenting. Imagine the strictness when it comes to work. Like 1 day of absence is equivalent to 7 days of age. And now he was beating Mr. Robinson as well. Yikes. And all because the results was unsatisfactory to him. Oh. He has anger management issues. He needs to get that thing checked. Why not free menu, not EP? Go play. If you're not, EP. Laboratory typo. Left for items, right for weight. What are the formula? Luminol, what did he say again? Left for thingy? 2 grams of luminol. Aridere! Okay, what's the next? 6 grams of sodium chloride. 6 grams, right? Ha! I still know my thingies. Sodium chloride. Oh wait, it's not chloride. Sodium hydroxide. It's OH, right? Okay, what's the next one? Forgot this. NaCl. 3. H2O, water, 90 m. Oh my goodness! There's not even water here. Alelele? Which tree? No. Here. 90. Oh, it's this thing. 90 ml of water, huh? Eh. Ha! To be you, I know how to do that thing. Wait. 40 ml of H2O2. Ah, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Ta-da! Go, continue your games, Freeman. That alelele reminded me that I need to catch up on Detective Conan's manga. It's science. Of course. We need to like cover our, we need, it's like covering your nose so you don't inhale the substances. Alelele? But the alelele is a thing that I got from Katekyo Hitman Reborn. It's much more a Lambo thing than a Detective Conan thing, Freeman. Where do we need to go? If I have to be honest, I really don't watch or read case closed. I don't know, it's just too long and it's just, probably meh. It's like a detective anime that I am not really that fond of, I guess. Not really unpopular. Nobody likes him. It feels like everyone has a motive. Primary crime scene. You've already found out that it's in the office? Identity of the suspect. We're not sure. Is it the patrolman? Not yet. Not yet. Cream Super Y. What is the new trailer? Hey, Bo! Old Lee's wages were deducted a lot. The reason is because he skipped work multiple times. Ao's wages were the second most deducted for being late. Oh, Chow's has also been deducted. Oh. We're back at the crime scene. Can I? Hello, Mr. Lee. Can I have check the shrine and stuff? Oh, they're releasing John Gray and Blade in season 3. August. Warm and tingly. Why did it make you warm and tingly, Super? Built a shrine by himself? Huh. Yeah, it's not. Okay, we can check it out now. Thank you. So simple in structure that it doesn't even have a drawer. Handle. The statue. Incense stick. Rosewood. He made it by himself. Great compartment. Open sesame. Oh, great. Here we go, guys. We're about to open the thing. We'll find out what's inside. And now. Oh! I see. Is that why? Hello, Sonic! Oh! No wonder it would cause an explode or something, or a chemical reaction. It's full of chemicals! A crucible, an iron frame, a funnel, a beaker, a conical flask, and a dropper. See, look, guys, look. Something must have went kaboom here. The black mark. Can't read the label on the bottle clearly, so I'll open it. Gunpowder smell. Nitric acid. Oh, concentrated nitric acid. What's in here? Pieces of steel soaked in reagent seems to have been corroded. Sample made by pig iron burnt with coal from Westphalia. Sample made by a mixture of Chinese coke grease and anthracite. Yeah, we need to be chemists in this area. No, we have... Oh! The shrine secret. We got an achievement. Ammonia, sodium hydroxide, there are all kinds of reagents placed on the shelf. Completed! I didn't expect there were a whole set of chemical appliances hidden within the shrine. So he was actually secretly conducting experiments instead of worshipping God. Never knew any of this. About the appliances? Okay. Formanting's research. Reduce cost and increase efficiency. Phosphate rocks left over by the Japanese. So he's trying to produce... Buying... Okay. Oh no. Costs are still high. Like... Oh, that's the thing. Removing phosphorus. Oh. Fermenting suggestion. Oh, reduce cost by a third. Then that's great. Why? What happened? Quality problems. The steel was too low to be durable. Has prospects of fragmentation. Cutting corners on such an important... That is true though, because it's a railway. Like, it could harm so many lives, you know? Ish. Ish. I haven't talked to the guy over here. Yo, who? Awu in first. Okay, he was circular with Awu. Why? Oh. Oh, wow. Born to a poor family, his clever river-nosed thing treated him like his son. Oh. That is pretty sad. Oldie as well. Both the master and the, you know, the student. Okay. About Oldly. Okay, they were taking a little break. Okay, no more questions. Thank you. Since we're here, let's just go to the elevator. Oh, achievement. Give this elevator a try. Riding the elevator back and forth. Okay, that's pretty great. Oh wow, there's 3 of us now. You look so pretty. But I think I like this one better. Now we can change her outfit. Why? She's like part of one of us? What's the new fact that we got? Natural philosophy. Eerie statue. Okay, found out the thing. Chemical smoke. Hydrochloric acid and concentrated sulfuric acid in the cabinet. When hydrochloric acid and sulfuric acid meet, they produce a large amount of white fog. The fog is irritating to the throat, which should be the reason why Awu fell ill. And how do we explain the smell of the fireworks inside? Right, I forgot about that. Oh, it's an overturned HNO3. Oh yeah, the nitric thing. Nitric acid, I forgot. I bet he accidentally knocked over the concentrated nitric acid in the cabinet. When it evaporates, it produces a yellowish white smoke. Does it harm? Awu fell because he inhaled acid? Oh! Nitric acid harms the respiratory tract. As Awu was close by, he probably inhaled a lot. They are afraid of ghosts and don't know chemistry. It's easy for them to be superstitious. Yeah, he's gonna... Guess he didn't... We don't know why he doesn't want anyone to know about it, though. Well, I guess we'll find out. Now... Last thing we gotta do is spray the thingy. Well, it's a powder, so... Spray. Can we... We need to detect blood. Shall we close the door and windows and turn off all the lights? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Super. As Legion's resident small, could I request... Oh, I guess. I actually mentioned... I think there are some streams when I have, you know, said that thing. Hello, Haze. Yes, we dress her up. Ah, thank you, Super. But how am I gonna say that? Should I just say it in just, you know, randomly? Without any context? Oh! Blue. Is everything that's going is blood? Yes, it is. I'll do that later. Remind me. Remind me. Was not a knife, but a blunt object. Because of the splatter. I think this is... Anyway, let's just go... Yes, please. Okay, it started before the crime. I mean, there's the thingy. Something that is very long. Murderer really switched out the blueprints to hide the bloodstains. Yes, it is. You see? Was blurry bloodstain on the floor with uneven thickness. Oh, someone tried to wipe it. See, this is a swipe pattern bloodstain left by the murderer when they cleaned up the crime scene. Yep, swipe marks. Repeatedly hit by a blunt instrument. This one. It's a... What is that thing? A stamp. Yeah, it... Huh. Please record it, Afu. The shrine. How about the shrine? Let's explore the thing. That was that's also my first thought. That maybe it's the statue, but they said it was a long thing, so it cannot be the statue. Yeah? Yep, I knew it was not the statue. Then could it be this thing? That's the only... Oh. I circled the thing, not the book. Okay. If the reagent is applied to the steel rail, the results might be inaccurate. Oh, why? Because of the iron thing? We have already examined all the places that could be investigated with the ironworks. Time to ask Deputy Administration Lee to gather everyone for discussion. We'll just finish this discussion and then switch to chatting for a bit, you know. No. By gathering us all here, I'm sure Mr. Shen has come to a conclusion. Through investigation, we can confirm that the death of Foreman Ting was the result of a murder. The furnace area where Ting's falling incident occurred was actually the secondary crime scene. The murderer used a mechanism to make Ting jump into the ladle, staging a suicide. The presumed disappearing railing was actually a fake railing that was made from rubber. We found a batch of hard rubber blocks in the warehouse as well as traces from processing them. This kind of vulcanized rubber won't easily deform at room temperature. But when molten steel flows out, the rubber will gradually soften due to burning heat. The softened rubber railing wouldn't be able to sustain any weight at all. Things falling caused an explosion, burning up the rubber railing which disappeared completely. The grayish-white powder we found on site was the residue from the burning of rubber. Those rubber blocks belong to Hubei Arsenal and are stored here temporarily. Who knew that it would be used by someone with ulterior motives? This proves that the murderer knows the warehouse inventory like the back of their hands. After the incident, old Lee could not withstand the heat and opened the conveyor door. So all the murderer had to do was take the elevator after old Lee left to make their getaway. If the murderer was on the second floor the entire time, how come old Lee never noticed them? That is because they were able to find a perfect hiding spot. The murderer must have hid in this location. The iron heap? Is there's like a tarpaulin? This is a sheet of dust cover at that time. The murderer hid underneath it along with the body. The furnace charger would have found them once he went to shovel materials. It takes 8 hours to purify steel in a furnace. Iron is required in the beginning, after that only subsidiary materials are needed. Yes, that's right. There's no need for me to go back after I shoveled the iron. This murderer is quite familiar with the steel-making process, huh? Based on what Mr. Shen said, wouldn't it be easier to say that old Lee was the murderer? That's true. He's the only person at the second floor. It would be easy for him to hide a body. Why, is it a very small hot dog, Hayes? Yeah, he's quick to point fingers. It wasn't me. That's just like putting a... Okay, yeah, I've been wrong. Mr. Shen, you know this more than anyone else. It really wasn't me. Considering the speed of evidence, I believe that old Lee was not the murderer. What evidence? The discarded uniform? Is that the evidence that he's talking about? I think it's definitely this one. His new uniform, stained with rust, was discarded by someone and left in the warehouse. half-sized in a full-sized can. Oof. You do get 16 instead of 8 though. Maybe they just, sliced it into 2. Hey. Only the chest and knees area of the uniform were stained excessively with rust. And rust only appears on the heap of iron scrap. It suggests the wearer relying on his front in the iron heap. If Old Lee was the murderer, there was no need for him to hide in the iron heap because, indeed, his job is there anyway, and it's not unusual for Old Lee to be stained with rust. Instead, a person who doesn't usually wear a uniform is most likely to do so. Which means the murderer most likely isn't a worker. Yet they are familiar with the inventory in the warehouse and still-making process. Miss Wen, being able to forge a suicide note should also be taken into consideration. Oh, of course! The murderer not only can write but is also capable of imitating others' handwriting. It appears that Shen has come to the conclusion. You know what the clue here, guys? They said that the murderer can write. And it's pretty obvious with what they're holding. Like, see? This guy doesn't have a pen. It's him, the supervisor. The prime suspect of this case is you, Mr. Ho. Supervisor Ho does meet all of the conditions, especially the one about imitating handwriting. What is the meaning of this? Your Honor, I believe that Mr. Shen is probably mistaken. If Foreman Ting was murdered, the murderer had to drag his body to the second floor. I'm just a feeble scholar, so it wouldn't be impossible for me to do so. It would have been impossible for me to do so. That would not be so difficult as long as you use this for support. After charging materials into the furnace, Old Lee usually takes a break from work for 1 hour. You knew about Old Lee's habit, so you took advantage of Old Lee's absence. Started the crane hook, then transported the corpse to the second floor of the furnace area. If Mr. Shen thinks that I'm the murderer, then fine. Go on and regard me as the murderer. I entrusted him to investigate this case. It's his duty to report suspicious people. If you have any objections, it would be best that you prove you're innocent. You do not need to force Supervisor Ho to prove his innocence, Mr. Deputy Administrator. Since I suspect Supervisor Ho, naturally, I will provide evidence to prove it. A gentleman should not be humiliated. There's no need for hypocrisy, Mr. Shen. In that case, would Mr. Ho be willing to have a debate with me? True gold does not fear fire. I shall not succumb to your injustice. May I ask the reason why Mr. Shen suspects me? I regard you as the prime suspect is because you're the most consistent with the features of the murderer. I read the book, The System of Logic. Deductions need to be logical. All features of the murderer summarized before. If you insist that these are the characteristics, okay. I do indeed fit the requirement. However, that does not mean that I must be the murderer, does it? For example, steel rail is very... there was a time limit. You're refuting your comfort. The prime suspect, not the murderer. Huh? All people who meet these characteristics are all suspected of being the murderer. And yeah, he said the murderer exactly. You're the one who is misleading. Your so-called deductions is all speculation based on testimony. there's no evidence to prove that a murder actually occurred. The blood stain in the office. Eee. Yes, we made it. I'ma read chat in a bit. It's just there's a time limit here, guys. I am so sorry. I'm not even pressing anything. It's just consistently going with the talk. Because it's a debate, I guess. A long time ago? Uh-oh. Afu! You're absolutely right. A little Afu. How can you be sure that a murder happened last night? The switched out blueprints! Yes. That's the proof, because the blueprints was just switched out last night, you know? Yep, it was switched because the photo of Lady and the blueprints right now is very different. Nope, we have evidence. Unluckily for you that we have a reporter here that has a photo of the office. That fan, the pointing of the fan. It's like, you know, Phoenix Wright with his finger pointing at people. You have a silver tongue, Mr. Shen. I admit defeat. Lose the debate. Where's the crime in that? I don't know. Hayes, I don't know. It depends on you. Objection! Yeah, it's like the objection, William. What assumption? That little Afu's reagent is actually able to detect bloodstain. I studied chemistry at the Ironworks School and I have also read countless foreign books. I've never seen a number of fluorescent dyes, but I've never heard of a blood detection reagent. How is my reagent just a street trick, you know? Luminol and hydrogen peroxide. The iron in blood can catalyze the decomposition of hydrogen peroxide to generate monooxygen. Monooxygen can oxidize luminol and that's what makes it glow. You should understand the principle behind it since you've read books. So that means the detection of blood is actually the detection of iron. That's right, even the tiniest amount of iron can be detected. Little Afu, this is an ironworks. Iron is everywhere. Generally, stainless ingots and ironware won't give false positives, but rest or iron reagents will. Oh, that's why he can't use the reagent on the steel earlier. Oh no. That face is definitely not innocent, guys. That smirk, that condescending eyes, is definitely not innocent, no? Oh no. No! He's gonna get away with it! No, we can't let him get away! Shen, it's my fault for being thoughtless. We need the murder weapon, I guess? Okay, I knew it. Huh? I thought of some. Remember? In the photo, there was a bag of coins. There's coins in it. And the bag of silver coins is, you know, heavy enough to finish off a person. And then when we like read examined the table, it says that there's like a cloth there that could be used to hold bag of, you know, bag of coins, but could also be used as the thingy on their head. Maybe the murder weapon was the bag of coins, then it got blood on it, so he used the cloth to wrap it around the dead body so that when the dead body falls down the molten steel, the evidence also disappears. Because the bloodied cloth is on the bloodied head of the dead guy. And that is also one reason why the pay was already early. He gave their pay earlier so that he could remove the evidence of the murder weapon. Because, once the coin has been distributed to everyone, even if there was, it was used, like, for example, there's blood and he just washed it off, it will be hard to, to be noticed. And also, the floor, there was, like, a huge circle thingies and mini circle with blood stains. Maybe it's like when he used the bag to hit the guy, some coins fell with the blood, and then that's the thing. So that's what I think happened. Freeman, why are you blaming Elena? What did Elena do? And yeah, maybe the coins that he gave us, that we gave to the patrolman, has blood in it. And that will be our tool in order to defeat him. I think that's how it should be. All contact leaves traces. The evidence is not non-existent but instead undiscovered. See? This thing? This is the bag. These are some coins that fell when the bag was, going. Finish the song. Listen to the song until the very end. He said that's a way to fix an earworm. The murder weapon was... Let's see. And this is the only thing we could use. Hello, Marvin. Almost saved. Almost solved. We have saved, everybody from this murderer. Silver coins. Mr. Ho, these are not just ordinary silver coins, but the wages received from you. There were 2 blood-stained symbols on the floor, one of which appears on the silver coin. How could a few silver coins be able to kill anyone, Mr. Shin? This piece of evidence will explain how silver coins were used as a murder weapon. The key to making silver coins a murder weapon lies within this. Mr. Shen, if there's any mystery within this photo, please point it out directly. It's a bag of coins. Go ahead, Hayes, but we're just gonna finish this and call it a day because I am getting hungry now. I need to eat. It's lunchtime, so yes. It may be impossible to kill with 1 coin, but a bag of coins is enough to be a murder weapon. Please see here. This is the emblem of the Hanyang Ironworks on the money bag. This is another blood stain found at the crime scene. Its pattern is perfectly consistent with the lower half on the Ironworks emblem on the bag. After the killing, the murderer put the bloodied bag onto the floor, leaving behind a trace. What money bag? What silver coins? Mr. Ho, if the money bag wasn't the murder weapon, why did you wrap the wages in a headcloth? See? Huh? What's going on? Where is your money bag? Mr. Lee, Supervisor Ho suggested that you pay the wages in advance to reassure the people. When in reality, it was to dispose of the murder weapon. Yes, knuckles are super important, Marvin. Yes. Yes. That is true. This behavior alone is enough to show that you are the murderer. Hee. So my deduction was correct. Can you show proof? I accidentally ripped the corner of the money bag. This yada yada. Excuses! Mister, you're screaming excuses all over you. To prevent the loss of so... Yeah, right. Blood? What blood is there? Your reagent. Oh, wait. Too bad for you, mister. It just, traces of iron. But the coins that you were giving out were silver coins. I seriously have no idea how you came to the conclusion that I'm the murderer. In the end, you have no conclusive evidence to connect this matter to me. You... How about I help you sort out the events of this case? There is no need. I can do this myself. Review the whole case and figure out which part of the murderer's plan would leave traces. Then I need to present the evidence that proves Supervisor Ho was involved. In the office, he murdered... Nope. 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 Maybe here? Because he must be full of blood. Maybe on the tarpaulin. You could use the blood detection reagent. Hold on. What else can I do for you, Mr. Shin? Since you insist that you did not murder anyone, to prove your innocence, could you allow Afu to test your hair and clothes? Shen Chongpeng, you're going too far. Since you're innocent, why would you be afraid of a test? Your Honor, I didn't murder anyone. It's only natural that bloodstains won't be detected on me. Look at his face. He's... compared to this one, but you can see how he really looks. But I'd rather die than be humiliated. That's strange. It seems that by doing so, your innocence will be restored. That the ancients were willing to break all the bones in their body to prove their innocence. You're telling me that you're afraid of a few drops of reagent, Mr. Ho? I'm completely innocent. Of course I'm not afraid. I also need a staff member in the ironworks to take this test. Best someone who isn't a worker. Patrolman Ku, cooperate with them. Sure thing. Afu use the reagent to test Supervisor Ho and Patrolman Ku respectively. Oh look, Supervisor Ho is glowing. Could it be that blood is detected from his clothes? That's impossible. I've never been stained with blood. What made the luminal glow was not blood. but in fact rust that was left on Supervisor Ho. It is proof that he hid in the tarpaulin. Under the tarpaulin. What? What are you talking about? Mr. Ho, the iron in rust will also cause the lumino to grow. This is something you yourself have been repeatedly emphasizing moments ago. There is a very crucial part of your plan. To avoid running into Old Lee, you had to hide underneath the tarpaulin multiple times. All contact leaves traces. There is rusty steel scraps underneath the tarpaulin. Even if you wore a uniform on the outside, the cuffs on your sleeve, the hems of your clothes, and your hair are bound to be stained. I'm working in an ironworks all year round. It's only natural for me to be stained with iron. But how come Patrolman Q doesn't? He's also working in the same thing. I knew you would say so, which is why I asked the patrolman to act as a control in an experiment. He also works in the ironworks, yet there is little to no luminal reaction on him. How would you explain this, then? Well, that's... When I was making an inventory of iron ore this morning, I accidentally tripped and fell. Eesh. Excuses after excuses, guys. I guess the cuffs and hems of my shirt were dirty then. How could there have been such a coincidence? Sometimes it's just the luck of the draw. Mr. Ho, how did you fall so that rust got all over your braid? I slipped and fell on my back. You just lied and gave yourself away, Mr. Ho. There's not much of a blue glow on your braid as there is on the top of your head. You tricked me! This is outrageous. Mr. Ho, we can also make a comparison with the traces on the uniform. We will see if the traces on the uniform can match the traces on you. After leaving the furnace area, you had to show up as soon as possible to avoid suspicion. Then you discussed with Mr. Deputy Administrator about paying wages early to destroy the weapon. Right after, Afu and I arrived at the ironworks and began our investigation. Therefore, you did not have the time to deal with the traces on your person. That was the reason why you were so flustered earlier. Confess, you have no more excuses. Oh, suddenly the light went on. The light suddenly turned on. That's right. I did it. Why in the world would you do this? Was it... From this day on, we won't have to buy expensive... Okay. And then what? The test report from London is here. They fought, I guess? Okay, haven't slept in 3 days. He's gone cuckoo, I guess. Oh. You've been fooling the entire factory for months. Why? Tell me, how many benefits have you and Robinson received from them? In self-defense? What do we say, guys? Do we say it's self-defense or not? What do you guys want to choose? Do we say self-defense or not self-defense? I don't know what we're gonna do. What do you guys want? Do you wanna believe him that it was self-defense? Ah. Be evil? What do we do? What do we do? Do we say it's do was trying so hard to get away with it? That is true though. That is true. What Hayes said is true. Lack of sleep causes all sorts of mental strain. It can make a person go cuckoo. So, you know, that is true. So, I don't know. Okay, we shall do a poll, guys. Wait, let me open the thing. So we can do a poll. Whatever you guys pick will be our answer. So let's just do a voting thing. I'ma make a poll. Wait. Goose. Choose one. There. They said the foreman was trying to attack him because he gone cuckoo with the results. He doesn't accept the results, so I'm just gonna wait for your answers. No, murder. Okay, 100% murder. Okay. Everyone says murder, so we go with murder. Okay, we say it's not self-defense. Okay, let's go. It was not self-defense. I do not think he acted purely out of self-defense. There are projected bloodstains on the floor and casts of bloodstains on the wall. 100%. Yeah, everyone was like, what did he say? Okay. I can see him becoming deranged, but why didn't he report it? He lied so much as is. That dude was trying so hard to get away. No. If he gets away with it now, he'll try to do it again later, likely. Kinda leaning to not self-defense. I'm just thinking an old, exhausted, tired man overpowering a younger, aware man. No chance. Okay, let's go. There are projected bloodstains on the floor and casts of pattern bloodstains on the wall. This shows that the murderer continued to hit Ting on the head even after he fell to the ground. Doing so was just to ensure that Foreman Ting's death was certain. Yeah, he could have stopped, the moment he blacked out, I guess. The foreman blacked out. Your way of disposing of the body was impossible to carry out without planning in advance. Therefore, even if you murdered Foreman Ting impromptu last night, your murder scheme was deliberately planned. So what exactly is the truth? Foreman Ting suggested a method of steel making that uses cheaper materials. This method reduced costs but cut off the purchaser's source of wealth. This is the reason why Supervisor Ho and Robinson colluded to falsify the test report. So it was false. The thing about it being too brittle was fake. Yes. That's what he said. He tried to test it so many times and it was okay. But these two has falsified the thing to persuade Mr. Lee to continue purchasing pricey coke so that he could make money from it. Ting suspected the report was false, but he failed to challenge the authority of Mr. Robinson. So he conducted experiments in the name of worshipping gods to prove the report was wrong. Yet, Supervisor Ho took advantage of this as well to create the illusion of Ting's suicide. You treacherous leech! Uh-oh. Leech? You're... Okay, it really was not for self-defense. Your Honor, I did all of this for the ironworks. So what if I cooperated with Mr. Robinson and interfered with our self-inspection report? You think I'd be able to tamper with the report in London? Chemical testing, phosphorus content, standards of the process. Those are all shackles that they're forcing us to wear. Even the newspapers besmirching us are owned by them. They're holding our lives by the neck. What do we have that could ever counter that? Rights to building railways in China have already been divided up among foreign lords. There's a tremendous profit in every single segment. We were under the spotlight after we successfully sealed several steel rails deals a while ago. We used to be run to follow behind them, yet now you're trying to flip the table over. Do you think the foreign lords will allow the ironworks to continue standing in the spotlight? By purchasing expensive coal, you're just returning a portion of the benefits back to them. Is this how you justify filling your own pocket? This way, the ironworks will survive while I can earn a little money, a way of living. You have brought me such disappointment. Have you lost your ambition to build industry in China? Ambition? Can you eat ambition to sustain yourself? With shackles everywhere, how will we ever be able to improve the prosperity of the country? However, since the test report was falsified, that means even though he could only use low-quality minerals and cheap coal, Ting did make good steel. So what? It means that foreigners aren't the only ones who can make innovations in steel-making technology. You can't be so naive as to think that a little innovation can change the situation, can you? It's just the wishful thinking of an ant that wants to move trees. If Foreman Ting's technical innovations are really as insignificant as an ant, why would the foreign lords you speak of sabotage and falsify the test reports? That, without the accumulation of each speck of innovation, how can we compete with foreign companies? With determination, even mountains can be moved. With unity, our nation is bound to thrive. I will write about Foreman Ting's story in my news report so that I can inspire more people. So many hardships in running an ironwork. We won't succeed if we choose to muddle along. Ooh. This man's point was dismantled by history. Well, he just wants money for himself, that's why. Someone take him away and get Robinson in this office immediately. Yay! We've solved case 3. Too clever by half. Too clever by half, I guess. It's all thanks to you, Mr. Shen, that the matter of Foreman Ting is settled. I was just performing my duties. It is not worth mentioning. It's too bad that Robinson ran away. Don't let him get away with this, Mr. Lee. I promise I will do my best to deal with Robinson. Mr. Shen, I would like to have a few words with Afu in private. Would that be... Afu, I will wait for you outside. That is true though, eh? Afu, I thought you looked familiar ever since I saw you. Could you be the son of Mr. Huh? Do I look that much like him? Of course, being so knowledgeable at such a young age is quite a spitting image of him. Back when your father was the deputy administration of the ironworks, I was just a greenhorn. It's hard to imagine what Mr. Deputy Administrator used to be like. Afu, have you seen the books in the laboratory? Yep, I read them all super attentively a long time ago. Those books were all written and translated by your father. Oh, he's from over here. Okay, go eat some ramen, Isaac. We're about to end anyway. Because we're just finishing this area and then we should call it a day. It's a shame. God, it's Joseph Talents, that explosion. Your Honor, that's all in the past. Yes, people need to look forward. Don't worry, Your Honor. I'll keep passing down the knowledge of physics. Excellent. Like father, like son. Come back and visit Hanyang often, alright? This is your home. Connections. I will. Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? There's a good smell coming off you, Jen. Sniff, sniff. Sniff, sniff. Here you go. Sesame cake! You might as well help me check to see if it's laced with any knockout drugs. He's like Mau Mau, a tester, all done. Sweet and crispy, no poison whatsoever. Hey, he's finishing everything. I didn't even get to eat one, huh? Aren't you going to eat any shin? I'm not a fan of sweet. Moreover, Apu. Okay, let's call it. Let's save up now. Okay, let's call it a day. Because I'm getting hungry now. And we've almost streamed for 4 hours. This as a TV show would be good. Peanut butter jam sandwiches. Ooh, I want some tacit. Give me some. This sweet's really sensitive. No! Okay. I will. Hey, Super, are you there? Super, are you there? Or did Super leave? Super, give us a sign. Well, you know, Freeman reminded it to me. So, you know, I really forgot. Nah, just kidding. I can see the thingy here, so I didn't forget about it. So don't you worry. So, okay. I guess I'll just say it in, I don't know. No specifics. I just wanted to say thank you so much for the dono. Super Oni-chan. It's just so weird. Nope. That was just so weird. I can't help but just laugh afterwards. But I think I already said that word in some streams, but you know, it's been quite a while. I just really don't know, you know, there's no concept on how to say it, so I just wanted to say thank you, I guess. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with me. It was fun. And I like, you know, the detective part of the game because it really gonna make you think a lot of things. And at the same time, it's a very informative game because, you know, there are lots of stuff you're gonna get to learn. I actually learned a lot, which is why I actually like the game. So, yes. So, Thank you so much, guys. I hope you have enjoyed today's stream. And, you even if it's just for a short while, you were able to just relax and forget about stuff for a little bit and just have fun. Because, that's what we want to do. We want to make sure that even if it's just for a little time, we get to enjoy the day because that is very important. Enjoying the day. So, yeah. But, I am also getting hungry, so I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go. You're the big brother of Legion. Any cute games? What kind of games would you like? Is there like a specific genre you want? Hello, manager son. Because I have a lot of cute games that I have played or I have in my library, but I haven't played yet. So yeah, the little gator game is it is adorable, but there are plenty of adorable games. It just depends on what any game. Wait, let me check the thingy. Okay, so if you want a very short but adorable game that's free on Steam, you could play the. I think it is free on Steam, right? Yep. It's called Alpaca Staka. It's just a cute, very short, relaxing game, I guess. Yes, and that is very adorable. And then what's this thing again? Oh, go play. What is that thing? The dog thing that creates the Ronco Wanko. The Ronco Wanko is an adorable dog that you're just creating chaos by like making everything go messy and dirty. So yeah, there's lots of cute games like those things. So yeah, I guess you could try them. And I'm still currently, just scrolling down the thing. Oh, what was that game again? Let me check. I don't know. I haven't seen there over here. How about here? Oh, if you want a game that's pretty much, well, I won't consider it cute, but a very nice game with a very nice story. You could also play, Assemble with Care, and then Fields of Mysteria is definitely a cute, cozy game. Though I'm not sure if it's quite expensive right now. Well, it's 20% off, so you could get that thing as well. That is also a very cute game. A very cute game. Fields of Mysteria. Like a very cute Stardew Valley game, so definitely like that thing is definitely good if you just want like a very farming game that has adventure and stuff. Yes, so yeah guys, that's pretty much it for now. So thank you so much guys for being here. It was fun. And I'm gonna go eat while I watch Hitman Reborn or maybe play P5X. Because I'm not sure which of the two, but yeah, I will definitely do either of them. So yes, thank you so much, guys. Please don't forget to take good care of yourselves by eating healthily, staying hydrated with water, and of course, maintaining a consistent sleep schedule. And do not forget to take care of yourself, not just, physically, but also mentally and emotionally, guys. Never forget about those things. And thank you, guys. I really do appreciate you guys being here because I know, you guys might be busy with work, school, or some other stuff, so you gotta do. But you guys are still here, hanging out, and just have talking and watching. with me. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you. You guys really are the best for always, being here and just supporting us. So thank you so much, guys. We appreciate each and every one of you. And oh yeah, wait, the Ko-Fi got updated. It's now exactly one, you know, like 1/4 of the way there. It's Taco. Okay, thank you again, Taco, for making it now 25% the goal. So yes, guys, thank you so much. And if you haven't eaten your breakfast, lunch, or dinner, please go get something to eat. Do not forget to eat on time because it's not good if you go on long periods without eating if you're not fasting. So please do not forget about that. So come spend that. So just go eat and do whatever you want to do. Or if you're pretty much free, just make sure to go do something that you enjoy daily. So you know before you end the day, everything is a bit lighter and much easier. Pizza again. Good luck, Masher. Good luck. You're welcome, Marvin. You're welcome. And yeah, thank you so much, guys, for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. And then tomorrow, we're back with continuing the story for Expedition 33. And yeah, I will probably like stream it like, 12 p.m. or 7 p.m. depending on if I am not yet finished by, 11 with what I'm supposed to do tomorrow. So we shall find out. So thanks again, guys, for hanging out with me. And I'll see you guys on our next stream, which is tomorrow. So bye, everyone. See ya.